Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to unlock the secrets of Moon in the first house. To understand Moon in astrology, Moon is the planet that's nearest to the Earth and is the only planet in the solar system that revolves around the Earth. The Sun is the generator of light, and Moon reflects the light lent by the Sun. Sun is the giver of life, and Moon controls the element that brings life, which is nothing but water. Okay, and Moon has a very important role to play in Vedic astrology. Moon is given a lot of weightage when compared to other planets because Moon rules over the mind of the individual, and all actions begin in the mind, right? Sun governs the individuality of a person, whereas Moon governs the personality of a person. Moon also rules over the emotions, and since it's the fastest moving planet and resides in a sign for just about like 2.25 days. The nature of the moon itself keeps changing. It's very fickle. Moon also represents purity of nature like mother's love. It is the symbolic representation of innocence, being sensitive, being receptive, showing compassion, empathy. All of this is seen from the moon. Moon represents mother herself. Moon represents nourishment and nourishing foods. Anything that looks white is also associated with the moon. Salt, sugar, milk, rice, all of this is seen from the moon. And along with the sun, the moon is also a royal planet. So it governs the comforts that a person enjoys in life, the home environment, the country of residence, your motherland can all be connected to the moon. Moon also is a karaka for overseas travel. He's a karaka for fertility. Venus rules over semen while Moon offers protection or preservation of that semen. In women, this could indicate their menstruation cycle. In astrology, the Moon is often associated with freshness and new beginnings. It represents the cyclical nature of life as it waxes and wanes in its monthly phases. The new moon specifically is a time of initiation for planting new seeds for growth. This is an ideal time to set intentions, start new projects, and embark on new ventures. The energy of the new moon is often seen as fertile ground for planting the seeds of our desires and dreams. So many new ventures, businesses begin their journey during the new moon phase, and this is especially seen to be more prominent in certain regions in south of India. Additionally, the moon's role as a luminary that reflects the light of the sun can be seen as symbolic of receiving new insights and fresh perspectives. Okay, just as the moon reflects the sun's light, it is believed that the moon can help us gain fresh perspectives and understandings, illuminating new paths and possibilities. Moon in astrology can also indicate the qualities and lessons we receive from our mothers or mother figures. It represents the nurturing and caregiving qualities that we inherit or learn from them. The moon's placement, aspects, and sign in the birth chart can provide insights into the type of nurturing and emotional support we received in our early years or in our childhood and how it continues to impact us. So let's understand the first house. First house represents the self, the body, the brain, and the way you're wired. It represents the head region, your appearance, the way you look, and the way you dress. First house is also your constitution, the structure of your body, mind, intelligence, your DNA, your immunity, your general disposition, that which comes very naturally to you. It also shows the way you behave, or rather, the way you're meant to behave, your core personality, which hardly undergoes any change, those which are hardwired to your brain. Unless there's an affliction, that's not going to change. It also shows your strengths and weaknesses. First house is also about new beginnings because the first house is where the ascendant is and it marks the birth of someone, and that's the beginning of a new journey for the mind. Please note the use of the word mind and not soul because soul is neither born nor does it die. Okay, and first house is also about self awareness. It's about your health in general, your well being. The recognition that you get is also seen from your first house or your ascendant lord. Moon in the first house will give the individual a softer and rounder facial structure. Their features can be gentle and expressive with a sense of warmth and approachability. Fluid retention is a thing of concern for people with moon in the first house. Why? Because the moon is associated with water, and its presence in the first house can sometimes contribute to water retention or sensitivity to fluctuations in the body's fluid balance. This could lead to occasional puffiness or bloating, particularly during times of emotional stress. And emotional eating or tendency to seek solace in food during times of stress or emotional upheaval may be more pronounced in these people. There could be bloating at times due to stress eating, and there could be times when you feel like dieting, and sometimes to such extremes that you diet to the point of non existence. That reminds me of Christian Bale from The Machinist. He keeps oscillating between weights to prepare himself and fit into the shoes of that character, and literally at that. Changing weights is not a good sign, especially for your health. You need to find a way to cut back on your emotions or deal with them independently instead of overeating or eating less. There's a greater need for a balanced and nurturing diet to maintain emotional and physical harmony. Individuals with moon in the first house tend to be deeply sensitive and attuned to their emotions. Their feelings and moods are often visible to others as they wear their emotions on their sleeve. This placement enhances intuition and psychic abilities. If you have moon in the first, you may have strong gut instincts and can easily pick up on the emotions and needs of others. People with this placement will often have a nurturing and caring nature, so you may naturally take on a motherly or protective role towards people around you, offering emotional support and understanding. We also can notice a strong attachment to home and family from this placement. The home and family hold great importance for individuals with moon in the first house. You may have a strong attachment to your family roots and may seek comfort and emotional security in your home environment, not just mental but also physical comfort when you're at home. And mother plays a very important role in your upbringing. Moon in the first house can give you a very charming personality, and you would be perceived as someone very charismatic by the public, and that could draw a lot of attention towards you. But that depends on the kind of moon you were born with. New moon or full moon makes a lot of impact on what you can expect from this placement. As the moon represents fluctuating emotions, it's important for the individuals with this placement to find a spouse who can provide stability and balance. A partner who can offer a grounded and steady presence may help you navigate through your emotional highs and lows. With the moon in the first house, you may establish strong emotional bonds with your business partners. You're likely to value a supportive and nurturing partnership where there is a sense of emotional connection and understanding. You may seek business partners who can provide a supportive and empathetic environment. But remember, a badly afflicted moon can give you trouble to your mental well being, and that will definitely reflect on your physical well being as well. It's very important that you deal with any sort of depression, sorrow, mental suffering, unknown fears swiftly by sharing the difficulties with those you love or who you can trust, and not being secretive about it. Okay, especially for people with a negative moon, which can pick up bad vibes very quickly. So they need to be more open and revealing to ensure better mental health. People with this placement often seek a spouse who exhibits nurturing qualities and provides a sense of emotional security. They may be drawn to partners who are caring, supportive, and attentive to their emotional well being. First house is also about new beginnings, so this position can bring a sense of adaptability and openness to change. You may find yourself more willing to embrace new experiences, relationships, or perspectives, and be open to the opportunities that come with new beginnings. You may also have a strong emotional connection to the idea of travel, including the desire to explore new places and experience different cultures. Your emotions may play a significant role in shaping your travel decisions and experiences. But you gotta watch out for the sign, because if it's in a homely sign, then the possibilities are that you might be unwilling to travel anywhere at all. And that's it for today. And thank you for joining me on this channel. May your understanding of astrology illuminate your life with purpose and clarity.